Going on. I'm back. I'm back. It's your boy Zulu Go. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I had to make a quick announcement out there, man. I got some guys out there, man, that was being left out, man, and we ain't gonna let them go like that. But I finally got this stream together, man. I just been tied up. I tried to do it the last couple of days. It's been tied up. Your boy working a lot, So I work a lot out here on the outside world, man. It's not a game. I really give to it, and sometimes, man, I have to postpone. I apologize for that. But what I want to say is, man, we are still at a point where you guys just aren't getting it. And this is not to shame you, but I'm trying to tell you that you're still getting caught up in a lot of talking points and content that's going to have you bending over backwards for women. And that is not necessary. Uh, I figured it out. I've read the history of dating because in my mind, I was trying to figure out did women invent dating or did they hijack it? Um, had a brother on the panel tell me that they hijacked it. So when he said that, I figured I had to be careful because I didn't want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And the brother was actually right. And I wasn't trying to prove him wrong or not. It was just in my way of thinking, just the way things are today. I felt like women invented dating. So I didn't want to be wrong about that. And that brother gave me some good information. So when I read the history of dating, women did hijack dating. But they didn't hijack it alone. The gynocracy or simps helped them hijack dating because they went into the same feminist, free, free love, open love mindset that women wanted to have, and then that transponded into dating to where people didn't do suiting and courting anymore. Uh, it wasn't based upon being reserved, chaste, preferably virgins, and more business-like and negotiated between families and power structures. So that's what happened. But in turn, the biggest part of it was like the man had to overexert himself to get with a woman who was basically just doing whatever she wanted to do anyway. So you can literally break your back to get to know a woman, and this woman is running through men and picking and choosing which one's the best one. So now you're being exploited. You're making all this effort and being put in this unhealthy competition with another man and men you don't even know about. You don't know what's going on. Uh, but you're just exerting all this energy and effort into a woman who's doing whatever, whenever she wants to, and you don't know how much is going on. And it's just too openly ignorant. That's what it is, right? And then you try to figure out, what I'm saying? I ask myself, who wrote these rules? Who wrote the rules that I have to offer a date before I get to know a woman, before I even know if I want to date her or not? I don't know what her background is. She's still a stranger. Regardless of her looks and me being stimulated to take an interest in her, she's still a stranger. You know what I'm saying? There's some important things I need to know. So who wrote these rules that I automatically got to take her out and spend my money? And then who wrote these rules where it seems like I'm putting uh everything, uh all the effort, all the energy, all the time and resources mainly on my end up front, out of nowhere for nothing, and I don't know anything, and then I'm not even guaranteed to receive at least fair, respectful treatment in return. So you gotta ask yourself, this shit really is it really a scam? And how long has it been a scam? So the funny part is these dudes want to be dating coaches when it's obvious you should not date. And when I say date, what I mean is like the old 90s 2000s way of just automatically, hey, let me take you out, let me take you to the movies, and that's the type of dating I'm talking about. So you just start going on a series of outings and you're paying to show this woman a good time and you don't even know this woman. You don't even know what's going on with this woman. Who wrote these rules? And everybody says the man is supposed to do this and the man is supposed to do that, right? Well, what I discovered is that everybody already knows this stuff. We've talked about this over and over again, but I think guys don't get it because guys still sign up for it. You take a woman on a date and you don't even set the date up. So what do I mean by that, right? Well, first is she got to earn the date. So no woman can automatically get a date from me. A woman has to earn the date. It's going to take her anywhere from a week or two to earn the date. And what do I mean by that? Well, we like how women look. So we'll initially see a woman and we'll get stimulated, and then that stimulation will spark courage and interest for you to reach out to her, whether you DM her, in which that's another thing too. Like shout out to Ringo TV. That brother dropped some game. Stop DMing women, uh, particularly on social media. Now, as far as apps and stuff like that, specific apps that you have to use, maybe that's still okay, because we just too media intense right now. But for the most part, stuff like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you know, if people still do Twitter, whatever, shit like that. Nah, don't do that. But like if you're on a specific dating app and it's necessary for you to message, then yeah, I get that part. But uh, the cold approach or being able to, speak to a woman in person or whatever, I don't get how dudes think that's non-existent. Like you, that's still the best way, really. You can't be no creep or nothing how you go about it, but like there's a way to let the conversation take place, put yourself in the right position. But when you initially meet that woman and greet that woman after being stimulated by her looks, uh, there's some ground rules you need to lay in order for her to earn that date. And this is what I do. I just tell them, look, hey, look, I want to get to know you. I want to talk to you. So can we conversate? Can we exchange information? And from there, more than likely, you should get a yes if you do it right and you're not creepy or, you casually, break the ice or you're able to get into, that space enough to break the ice and stuff like that. So from that point on, you just say, hey, look, I'm not trying to be rude or mean or nothing like that, but I want to take my time to get to know you first. I would like to take you out, but I just can't take you out right now because I don't know enough about you and I don't know you. I want to be comfortable in knowing that what I'm looking at and what I see I like, that I'm able to develop some type of rapport, some type of consistency. You know what I'm saying? And then you just wait for the initial phone conversation, the next extended phone conversation. You know what I'm saying? And when you start having that phone conversation, you let them know, hey, look, I'm glad you called. I've been waiting to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Been thinking about you. Is there some things that you want to talk about? Some stuff that you want to ask me? See, you let them open that realm of asking serious questions. You give them the floor first, right? So you do that. So that way you don't come off as pushy or aggressive. So you let them have the floor first. Now hear me out. So when they ask their serious questions, no, 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna really hit the nose on the nail. They're gonna ask you the typical stupid shit. One thing I ask you dudes to avoid: do not let them question you about your finances or what you do for a living. That needs to be put off. You just need to tell them, hey, I live clean, I live decent, I live independent, and I take care of myself. And what I do right now has me self sufficient. we'll get into that later. You know what I'm saying? But for one, because that's a very critical thing to where women are not entitled to your money, and they have no right to be this demanding you discuss your earnings with them. It's not for them; it's your money. Okay. But from that point on, once you finally get the floor, you need to ask them, "Hey, look, do you talk to anybody else?" Because if you're talking to somebody else, I can't talk to you. And it's not that we're in a relationship with that. It's just you're not going to take me serious. Just tell them you're not going to take me serious if you're talking to somebody else. You can't focus on me and be really interested in me if you're talking to somebody else. Are you free and clear? Are you single? Are you sleeping with somebody right now? Are you going on other dates? And you just tell them because you cannot focus on me, you cannot truly be interested in me and take me serious if you're doing those things. So therefore, I can't take you serious, and I won't be able to take you on a date. You know. Now, you may or may not get the truth right off, but if she's really interested, she's going to pursue you. She's going to call you enough and talk to you enough, and she's going to develop a schedule and a routine for you. Okay. But you have also laid down some laws, okay, that's going to be established later on. She's going to remember when I initially met this guy, he wouldn't even take me on a date until he understood that I earned that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Sal's? What's up with you? Yeah, man, I'm finna start pumping out, man. I'm gonna keep it simple with this stream yard, man. I'm finna start pumping out. But there's been a lot of fakery going on, Sal's, man. All this old. Do, hey, let me ask you a question, Sal. What man is really looking for a leader? You hear all this talking YouTube about other men looking for a leader. What real man is looking for a leader? That doesn't make sense to me. Does it make sense to you? Who's doing naked HD, man? Come on, man, with the foolishness, man. We ain't with that, man. Come on now. We ain't with that. Yeah, but these guys is calling guys incels, man, and that's dangerous because there was a government report labeling incels a terroristic threat, man, and that's dangerous because these, yeah, yeah. I still watch certain ones, but the only reason why still watch the certain ones is because I actually got tools and resources from them to help me bounce back a year ago. That's the only reason why I watch it. Now, when they get into the foolishness and stuff like that, I dip off, or I don't even continue on the stream. I skip over it, and I'm gonna finish up real quick. And once you establish those rules early on, those rules will correspond throughout the course of you dealing with that woman. Because she's gonna know, like, he wouldn't take me on a date if I was talking to somebody else, if I was going on a date with other dudes, if I was talking on the phone with other dudes, and if I was sleeping with other dudes. He would not take me serious. So you got to establish that early on. That's the problem with dudes. Dudes is too quick to start pulling out their wallet, start taking them on dates, sharing them with another man. You sharing the phone time with another man with the chick. You taking the chick on date, then she going on other dates with the dude. She's sleeping with the other dude. Probably ain't even, you 4 5 dates in, 2 3 weeks in, and she done slept with one or two of the other dudes and ain't slept with you. And you done spent hella bread. It'd be too much, man. Dudes be doing too much. We'll talk about the marriage aspect where dudes are signing up for legal slavery. Dudes are scared to make their own marriage contracts to protect themselves from the government, and when the female go bad, these dudes are scared. You know, I'm not scared of a woman. That's the thing too. Like you guys are scared of women. You're scared of women. You know, I don't get it, but you guys do too much, too much, man. In the book of Genesis, chapter 3, that was the whole problem with Adam. Whole problem. He done with the woman, and look at the results of it. And so every day you go out here now, if you do anything that women want, you're going to have harsh consequences, hard labor as the end result. Instead of being a man and doing things based upon how things are supposed to go and how things are supposed to work. Yeah, but I'm not going to go too hard on this. I just wanted to give those basic little pointers. I'm finna catch up with my guy Sal. Where my guy Sal go at? He'll probably come back. But yeah, y'all need to start subscribing, man. We need to start coming in here chopping it up, chatting it up, man. Because these other dudes in YouTube ain't getting it, man. They not getting it at all. These other dudes in YouTube, man, they still doing stuff based upon what women want, man. And they gonna lead y'all to hell, man. Right now, Kevin Samuels, man, he is the anti-manosphere. He is the equivalent of the Antichrist, as what it is to Christianity. So the anti-manosphere is leading the manosphere, or what is so called the manosphere. It truly ain't no manosphere to me. I reference it, but it really ain't no manosphere to me. That never was, man. This is YouTube, man. This is YouTube, you know. But yeah, man, y'all guys need to come on in, man. We finna get it cracking, man. We finna come with a whole new group. And I'm not doing that lame, educated, lame stuff versus Pookie and Ray Ray. I believe in the window of opportunity. And I know people come from all walks of life. People have problems and trauma, and they grow up in poverty in different situations, whatever your situations is. So I believe in the window of opportunity for a man to grow. I'm not on that over here. We not doing that over here, man. This is what it's supposed to be. We supposed to help men. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to help men be their own leaders, and if they happen to come out as leaders of other men, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to be your own leader. We're not doing that over here, you know. And I'm not gonna do a whole lot of, trying to teach you how to date and all that shit. But I am gonna let you know that you need to be able to get you a woman, because you're not supposed to be out here not, and your life don't got to be all about a woman, but you need to be able to get you one when you need to get you one. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna focus on, man, building you guys up, man. We finna get built up around here, man. We finna get our weight up, man. We don't need to be kicking it with these dudes that's arguing like girls, that's really got hidden agendas, that's not trying to help you, brothers. We don't need to be mixed up with them, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna carefully never continue to navigate my content creators, and pick and choose the little bits and pieces that are beneficial. But when the foolishness start, uh, when the alphabet girly stuff start, I'm out. You know, yeah. It's better to be yourself. Yeah, these dudes talking about who's the leader of the manosphere. I'm like, I ain't never had a leader in the manosphere. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Never had a leader. You know. Excuse me. I need to get me some water, man. But I just got off work. I washed my face. I sat down for a minute to unwind before I hit that shower and grab me a sandwich, man. You feel me? You know how we get down, man. I'm gonna set up tonight. I'm gonna set up tonight. I got to go work tomorrow, so Friday nights is a little different for me, man. I work 6 days a week. I ain't one of them dudes. Friday night come, I'm out all night and all this shit. I just don't do it like that. I don't do it like that, man. That ain't how you get no money. Yeah, I'm in NC. It's a lot of money in NC, man. It's a lot of money here. It's a lot of money in NC, man. If we weren't dealing with inflation from Biden and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? It'd be super straight, man. Uh, it's booming. It's an economic boom. It's jumping. If you're good with money, if you don't uh, slack on working, you believe in hard work, you can get here, man, and get right. You can set yourself up nice. Uh, but Biden got the economy jacked up, man. He got the economy jacked up. You can tip the scale once he get out of office. Once he get out of office, you'll tip the scale. You got too many cities to choose from up here, and people are migrating here. So it's still the homegrown people here, but you still got a lot of people migrating here, a lot of economic activity. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, in New York ain't the place to be, man. In situations like this, and at the rate we going, New York ain't the place to be. You kind of want to make sure you don't go to places too populated, but NC has got like in every city you can go in either direction 15, 20 minutes. You're on the outskirts. You back in a rural setting. Yeah, which is probably like Texas too. But New York ain't the place to be, man. Stay up out of there. Yeah, man. What's been going on with you though, Salves? What's been cracking, man? I think I seen you. I don't know if I seen you last time I seen you was you on Angry Man. I think it was an Angry Man feed, I believe. Yeah, it ain't nothing religious about my stream today. I believe in scripture. I'm not religious. I believe in scripture, but y'all know my concept is like scripture lines up with nature and natural order. So that's why I reference scripture. Scripture, you know what I'm saying? You can follow the scriptures for the most part, especially when you're looking at what's going on with this foolishness out here, man. But these guys, man, these guys are going right back to doing everything to get women and get married and get hit over the head. They are not putting any protocols and safeguards in place. Um, they're not at all. So when you listen to these guys, man, especially these guys that be on panels with women, oh my God, man, dude, it'd be so disgusting, man. I'll be like, you guys have not got up there and said anything different than what's been going on for the last 30 years. You're going right back to signing up. Yep, yep. It was Ramil. I think that was what it was. Ramil's channel. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. You gotta get up out of NYC. It's too congested. It's too expensive, especially with the economy getting worse. I think it's even more expensive up there. And then places in them cities, man, when stuff like this go on, and then if things go in disarray, man, people act crazy, and you too in close proximity to the craziness all around you, surrounded by it, so you can't. It's hard to get out of and get away from it, man. Here I can jump on a road, go in one direction. I could be off in the woods somewhere if I need to be. If I need to get away from a catastrophe or some shit like that, you know, definitely. It's just cheaper. It's cheaper down here. The economy's jacked up, but it's still cheaper down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a single man and I'm doing good. I work a lot, but I'm doing good, and it's noticeable. I see couples and, two people household, two adult households, they still be struggling. I'd be like, shit, man. I don't know how y'all struggling when I'm doing it by myself. Now, if I had some help, that'd be a plus. Yeah, man. But these dudes are doing too much, man. They're going right back to it. They're going right back to it. I build myself up. I get my money up. I start dressing nice and buying nice things, and I start showing off my money. And the first thing I want to do is give my money to women, whether I want to be in a relationship, trick, or get married. I'm putting myself right back at risk. I'm not making no woman sign up the way she's supposed to sign up, and I'm not teaching guys how to get women to sign up the way they're supposed to sign up. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I tell you another thing too. People are trying to pick and choose who's wrong. Yeah, these bras don't care. These bras will come on here act like they can't have a conversation with you because they're trying to net you. They're trying to hook you. Uh, but I have yet to hear one broad. I have yet to hear one broad that came into this space to teach women, hey, you look, y'all need to start signing prenups. I have yet to hear a broad come in this space and say, hey, look, y'all need to start considering polygyny. And I'm talking about go hard at it. Like y'all need to start teaching women that hey, you may have to have a sister wife. They man, yeah, these women are here to make money and to make it seem like that there's something special, you know. Uh, and really, they just like all the rest of these women. Average women may be attractive and you know may have some type of corporate job or something to where they can you know have that uh professional woman look and image along with combine that with being a little curvy and stuff. And they think that's the formula. And they, you know, when you look at it though, they be like, why are you on YouTube? If you're all this and if you have all this input and influence and advice and expertise on relationships between men and women and can actually get a man or a husband, why are you on YouTube without a husband? Or if you got a husband, why come we ain't never seen him? You know, yeah, man, this shit crazy, man. This shit done gone to the moon and back. I don't listen to none of this shit no more. Certain people get on there. I don't listen. Oh, here's another thing too, Sals. I've been calling niggas out about, you know, you wanna come into a red pill space and say that the red pill is specifically, you know, to understand the nature of women. But the red pill is more than that. The red pill is to identify all enemies. Uh, these same dudes that complain about the nature of women are the same dudes who have taught these women or helped these women act this way. Because when you say, hey, look, well, have you been sleeping with somebody's girlfriend, wife, fiance, girlfriend, fiance, and wife knowingly, you know, they get quiet. Then some dudes try to fight you and argue that you shouldn't speak on that. Like, wait a minute. Last time I checked, wrong is wrong and right is right. So you want to help the women do bad behavior, but then turn around and complain why their behavior is bad. You know, it makes no sense, man. These dudes is crazy out here, man. Crazy out here. Yeah, man. But that video before this one, man, I just don't think it's right, man. That we got guys being left out, and we got guys in the danger zone. We got guys that can go to the point of no return. I just don't like that. Uh, I know what it's like to be down and out. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I sent that message out there, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sals. Like they think it's okay. Now, I understand if you don't know if the female hide it or she set you up, she put you in a bad situation where you truly didn't know she had a man in some shape, form, or fashion. But these be the same dudes that come in here, women, 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 but then they'll tell you, well, I slept with somebody's wife. Really? Wow. And you got here's the real key thing you got to focus on, right? People have households and families, and if you knowingly sleep with somebody who has a significant in their household, you know, girlfriend, fiance, wife, especially if there's kids, whether they're out of wedlock or not, you have contributed to breaking up a family. And these be the same ones talking about they care about the community. Man, this shit is crazy, Sal. It's crazy, man, what these dudes be talking about in here. The domino effect, the cause and effect. You know, that behavior destroys a whole family. It's crazy. But these dudes don't want to talk about that. They don't think that's wrong. Like you be like, what? As much as y'all talk about women cheating, then you helping them cheat, but you trying to say that ain't wrong. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. The red pill is for you to understand the nature of women and identify our enemies and recognize men can be the enemy too. That's what the red pill's for, man. These dudes, man, they jaw jacking and lying, man. These dudes, man, are liars, man. These dudes are liars, man. Yeah. No, they'll know it's a man in the crib and they don't care. They just want their turn. They just want to hit, and then they want you to come subscribe to them and get advice from them. The same ones who's participating in the evil that has stricken you turn around wants to trick you to come in and be a subscriber and donate it to them. That's what they want. That's what they want, man. Shit's crazy, man. But yeah, Sals, man, we finna get it cranked up, man. We finna get it cranked up, man. And people gonna be like, why is he sending a message out to incels and men mislabel incels? Yeah, that's all they doing. You exactly right. They to figure out how to come in here and make money off of men's stupidity, men's thirst, and other goofy dudes who help them network. You know, that's exactly what they do, and they think they doing something. But I'm telling you what I'm getting ready to do. Like, cause see, a lot of people are claiming that people are trying to take down Kevin Samuels. Hey, look, I'm not going to waste my energy with that nonsense. I've been knowing what was up with dude for a long time, and I put it out there to warn people. Now that's on them. Uh, am I finna do a whole campaign to stop him? Try to stop him? Nah, no, I'm not finna do none of that. I'm not finna even do that. I have went on a couple panels and reiterated that I said 2 years ago, dude was a fraud and was a setup. That's on y'all, But what I'm going to do, I'm going to move forward, man, and really start, what I'm saying, seeing what brothers need some help out here, and we finna gather up, man, and uh, we finna fellowship. That's what we get ready to do. Uh, and I might go at some of these females that's in here not here. They're not here to benefit. Like you said, they are not here to help us men. They can't help us men. So why are they here? They need to stop making money off us. They need to get out of here. They need to be teaching women the things that they need to teach women. They need to be teaching women how to submit to men, how to choose a man properly, uh, how to consider polygyny as another alternative. If they're too far gone, they need to start teaching women that you may need to be a concubine if you're a single mother, multiple baby daddies, multiple kids, and you still have looks or some sort of attraction or appeal to you. You need to consider being a concubine. They need to start telling women the truth, man. And they need to start telling women, y'all need to start signing prenups and y'all need to start signing contracts that minimizes or takes risk away from men being with you in case it don't work out because these men don't want to get married. See, they need to start teaching that kind of shit. They stop coming over here trying to figure out who's a high value man or not and keep that high value man crap going. That's all they doing. That's all they doing, man. You exactly right, man. Yeah. But I will say this though. We'll say this, man. They have let the Antichrist, the manosphere version of the Antichrist, uh, take the main take the manosphere and in hostage. That's what they have done. Believe that. The manosphere is being run by the version of the Antichrist as compared to Christianity. That's what's going on right now. These people don't see it, but they'll be okay. They'll be okay. It's only gonna be a few that make it, Sal. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna be a few that make it. And when I say make it, we ain't talking about money, subscribers, nothing like that. We talking about avoiding destruction. That's what we talking about. Dudes still worried about Pookie and Ray Ray, uh, nerds finding a finding a place to where they can create an image, a facade for themselves, and act like something they're not. Too much dick envy, penis envy, infighting. Men can't find common ground. Shit's crazy, dog. It's crazy. It's crazy. People talking about we gonna kick people out of this and out of that. I still haven't figured that one out. YouTube is a free range market. You can surf, come and go as you please. How are you gonna build a line or a fence to stop somebody from coming into YouTube? Man, people be talking crazy in here, man. I can go anybody's channel I want to. People I don't like, dislike, I can go to anybody's channel. I can go any subject matter on YouTube, you know. Yeah, Sal. But I'm gonna get up out of here, Sal's man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Spread the word, man. And I meant that last stream, man. I'm looking for incels and dudes being mislabeled incel. Spread the word. Spread the word. That's my crowd. That's my crowd. That's our crowd, man. That's the crowd that need help, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to everybody, man, but I'm finna the ones that's outcast, being pushed away, shut down on, man. Nah, we ain't finna let them die like that. We ain't finna let them go like that. We're not finna let that happen to them, man. These dudes will call somebody incel, mislabel somebody incel, but do like you said, help other chicks make money off. Man, these dudes is crap, man. These dudes is trash. Yeah, man. But hey, man, I really appreciate it, Sal, man. I really appreciate you coming through, man. If I see you, man, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up, man. Catch you on another stream, we're gonna chop it up. Whether somebody else's or this one, man. I appreciate it, man. And you be safe in New York, man. Really make that move. Yeah, yeah. One quick thing before I go, man. So the message will get out there about this MGTOW shit, right? I'm gonna tell you what I did in 2020. I combined MGTOW with being a minimalist, hitting that gym, which I've always worked out, but I really stepped it up, working a lot. Uh, I even did a little SYSBM when I was communicating with. I had started figuring a way to communicate with women overseas. Now I went 7 months straight, no sex, no chasing women, straight working. But like I said, I would get up early in the morning and work out. I had no desire or concern to be bothered with a woman. It just didn't fit into my goals and my purpose at the time, right? So you can use MGTOW a certain way. It doesn't mean that you don't want to be bothered with women forever. It may be necessary for you to achieve a goal or purpose, to get your money up, to take care of some responsibilities, and to get some things, out the way, to avoid any unnecessary distractions. But as soon as I came out of it, like I've never had no problem getting women. I've probably had, I mean, I know I've had problem choosing the right women or been in relationships that weren't good for me, but I've never had no problem getting women. So when I came out of that self uh, that self this decision to do MGTOW that way for the purpose of to achieve some goals. When I came out of it, I also chose to reward myself. And my reward was, okay, I've done everything I needed to do. Now let's go have some fun. And I went out there and I found me a little chick to have a fling with for a couple of months. You see what I'm saying? And I also knew how to go about dealing with her where she wouldn't distract me or interfere or dwindle what I had built up, you know. And I also started researching. I had got my passport. I started researching and figuring out the apps and media to use to talk to foreign women just to get acquainted with them and get a new experience, learning how to communicate with women of different cultures. At the same time, I'm still meeting women and talking to women over here, but I'm not taking any risk and I'm not allowing them to interfere with, what I have built up and the goals that I want to continue to reach out and strive for. So it's a way to go in here and take bits and pieces of content and put it together to make it all work for you. You know, there's nothing wrong with being MGTOW. MGTOW is necessary. If you need to take a time out, you need to take a time out. No nobody can deny you that. If you need to take a time out to restructure and refocus your life, and you know something for you has been a problem, uh, there's nothing wrong with that. That's everybody takes a time out. Everybody goes back to the drawing board. I don't understand why these dudes think that you have to be so socially inclined all the fucking time. That shit is annoying. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man. There's nothing wrong with mental, man. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? It's something more dudes should utilize. There's a whole lot of dudes that need to be MGTOW in this space. For real. A whole lot of dudes. But yes, Sals, man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Appreciate it again, man. Get up out of New York, man. First chance you get, man. And just stay tapped in, man. I'm gonna be on the lookout, man. You have a good night, man.